Welcome to episode 8 of Nisemonogatari. Last time we finished off Karen B, and so it seems we're starting Tsukihi Phoenix, so no idea what we'll get here. I've heard that there is a toothbrush scene, but that's the fullest extent that I've heard of it. I don't know what that means. There's only so many things I can imagine one doing with a toothbrush, so we'll see, but let's find out. Let's watch it and discuss it. Subtitles and timer are on the screen if you want to follow along that way, or you can pull up the full episode on the side, but either way, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. The true nature of Araragi Tsukihi. Nice comic book format here. Guess it's manga since we're going right to left. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. Platinum mad. Platinum end. The younger, smaller. Definitely smaller. Karen is like the same height as Araragi himself. Again, it's kind of weird to refer to him as Araragi when I'm talking about all of them. Immortal. But when I say Araragi, you know I mean Koyomi. Okay, new OP. Well, she's pretty adorable right here. Alright. This is all chipper. I like it. Yeah. While this plays real quick, subscribe, Patreon, Discord, all that stuff down below, thanks. This is fun. I enjoy it. She looks really cute in all of these images. I like the background here. Her face is getting real big. Okay. The moon, Suki. Got a bird in the back. She's going through like a lot of transformation here. You had like the long hair and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm curious here about what we're gonna get in this story arc. Obviously, it'll be much shorter than Karen's. There's only 4 episodes left in the show, counting this one. And then we'll move on to I don't even know. I don't know what's after Nisei. Which series I'm supposed to watch next. I'll have to figure all that out. Alright, moon cycles. That opening was fun. I could listen to that just like on loop for a long time. It was just kind of pleasant. I didn't even really register that it ended. I was just like into it. And it's like, oh, it stopped. It just kind of felt like it could just keep going. And I'd be fine with it. Whoa, that was a hell of a kick. Soul. I don't know. The boobies are on the back. The pencil is broken. To strangle him to death? Was that a question? I don't know. I thought he was about to like grab her and flip her. What is he about to see? We haven't gotten a full shot yet for some reason. Is she just looking real cute? Why? The telephone pole with a skirt. I guess it's not normal for her. That was the big twist. Exposing the midriff. A lot of exposure. It's like, wow, she's kind of dolled up. bizarre. If you're being bullied. If she was being bullied, she'd just kick their ass. Wow, holy shit. That's dark. I mean, I guess it resulted in something good, but my god. That's like that could have easily gone really bad. that could have been disastrous. I don't think it's. Oh my god! Ew! That was terrifying. Why would she know that? I don't think it's that serious. Alrighty then. Just add the sisters to the harem. It's fine. A cosplay of what? Yeah. She's just trying to look good. Jeez. Again. Dark. Aren't I cute, big brother? Sure. But I don't know how he'll see it, being her brother. Yeah, of course. Oh. Her ribs were so much more powerful than his. Oh my god. Didn't we start out Karen's arc with a conversation with Tsukihi? Like at the near the beginning, like we saw her more so than we saw Karen at the start. So same here. We kind of see some of Karen before we get into Tsukihi. She's just koala'd on him. She's not letting go. It's not happening. Oh my god. Jesus. Why? I guess. Oh shit. Yeah. She knows of her. How does she know that? Oh! What? Okay. Master? Just because she's a sports prodigy? Okay, yeah, I guess that's what it is. So that's why she knew her, and she's like, wait, you know Kanbaru Suruga? Please. Alright, that could be fun. I love seeing Kanbaru, so if we can see her again, and have this girl along for the ride, that could be fun. You don't need to do that. Ah! The fuck is happening? He's gonna kick her in the face? Okay, bye. What a fucking beautiful line. Holy shit. I want the thumbnail of this video to just be a close-up of that line. I don't want my little sister's virginity. What an amazing out-of-context line. Just show that line to someone and be like, here, watch this. Watch this show. It's fine, because he said he doesn't want it. Alright, that's stealing. I don't know. I think you look nice. Yeah, it's easy to move around in. It's a bouncy-ass bed. Well, I don't know if she did. I think you just told her. Okay, I guess she did already know. Nice. Like Usopp on Luffy's Wanted poster. Is it? Does she have... Does she have any kind of ulterior motives here? With what she wants to do with Kanbaru? Yeah, that's true. I'd be into that if that happens. I mean, I wouldn't complain. Kanbaru and Karen? I'm just saying. I think she just ruptured something within him. Yeah. What is that? What was that? Well, you're not talking. You just attacked him. Holy shit. We just had a big fight last time. Alright. The hell kind of match are we about to have? She really wants to go meet her. She'll do whatever it takes. Again, there's no Tsukihi involvement at all yet. But we'll get to it. We'll see what that is going to be all about. Feet. I just watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, so I see feet and I just think, oh, Tarantino directed this, huh? There's so many feet in that movie. The man likes his feet. I can't say I get it. I can't say I relate to the foot fetish thing. It's not really my thing. But here's the toothbrush, so, what does he just want to brush her teeth? What's he gonna... That's a thought, I guess. I mean... what the fuck is happening? Look at how he's standing. I mean, when you think of something weird with a toothbrush, you think of sticking it somewhere, but there she just said it straight up. Yeah, that's usually what it's for. That's the name. That's... I do wonder what the point is. What are we doing here? Is he gonna... He's gonna brush her teeth. Why, though? He's gonna brush hers. I have to ask again. Why are they in need of a brushing? What is the match? Yeah, what is the win and the lose state? Okay. I love this music and this presentation. So, having a stranger brush your teeth is gonna be weird? I can't say I've had anyone brush my teeth since I was like a baby. So I don't know how it would feel. You guys kissed. That's true. How fucking bizarre. How did you even think of this, Nisio Isin? You thought of it, and then you just wrote it down, and you're like, yep, that's in the book now. Print it. 5 minutes? Are we going to be in real time? 5 minutes of this? That's fine. So you have to let me brush your teeth. What the How? How do you come up with that? Niseoisin/Araragi. Yeah, she does know you, so it's, but I feel like she's gonna be more creeped out than she's anticipating. Nothing? What about sticking it up your butt? Why would you break? You just have to brush her teeth. I don't know what she'll do if she, like, moans in ecstasy and weirds you out. What the hell am I about to watch? What is gonna happen with the toothbrushing? When I heard that there was a toothbrush scene, I just thought it was gonna get shoved up somebody's something or another. I didn't expect that there would just be actual toothbrushing happening with it, so that's already surprising me. But I'm sure it'll be far weirder than if it had gone anywhere else. What the fuck? This is one of the strangest things that's ever happened. I love the music. What the fuck is happening? It's too late for you. Oh. What the fuck? Does it? Why in the world? How the fuck? Just from brushing her teeth? Oh my god. I think you just took her virginity. I think that's what happened. And the animation is so good and so detailed. This is the strangest thing that's ever happened. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, she's just straight up orgasming. Who knew that all it took was a good toothbrushing to get you there? And now he's getting flustered. I think he's gonna lose this one. I mean, he has to introduce her to Kanmaru, right? That's gotta be fun. Wow. You can't introduce that idea and then not do it. Really? Okay, yeah. But, is your sister actually rivaling Hanekawa? Holy shit. I mean, she's cute. She's a cutie. For sure. Bizarre is one way, I guess. He's getting wrapped up in it. He's like, no, it can't be. She can't compete with Tsubasa. Yeah. Hanekawa. All it takes is brushing someone's teeth, and then suddenly you'll think they're the cutest in the world, huh? Why? Oh my god. Well, you've already kissed once. But it wasn't a romantic thing. Now I don't know what the fuck's about to happen. Oh, there's drool. It's like oh my god. Go ahead. We'll go ahead and what? It's like the dentist asking you a question while he's got his tools in your mouth, and you're like, there's groping! There's groping happening! Did he do it? Did he actually... He's going for it! He's going for it! I had thought earlier that this would be an amazing scene for Tsukihi to walk in on. I didn't think it would actually happen. But sure, it's actually happening, and she looks terrifying. Didn't even get to touch. There's a lot more. Yeah, that's the... That's a lot to process, really. If I walked in on that, I would just immediately turn around and leave. I wouldn't be able to even have a reaction. It'd be too weird. Okay, nice cover. So he's gonna fuck his sister at some point, right? Turns out the one Senjugahara really needed to worry about was the one under his roof the whole time. That's fine. Go ahead, do it. Well, there's... Oh my god, the fucking Scooby-Doo. Oh my god. This was like an episode of a show. This like just happened. We're just in the middle of Nisemonogatari, and that was just like a whole episode of just that happening. Huh. Fascinating. I guess you've earned the right to meet Kanbaru. Then what the hell's gonna happen when they're together? Jesus. She's gonna brush her teeth next, and... it'd be way worse. / way better. You can brush my teeth again. Yeah. Oh, you fucking perv. Yeah, we didn't get to finish. I don't know, she was cartoon running pretty fast. But instead of a toothbrush, let's use something else. Reading this in a book, would it be weirder or less weird? Is it weirder to see it? Or weirder... She's actually taller than him. I feel like it'd be really weird reading it, too. Like, yes, they just wrote this in a book. And you just imagine it in your head. Either way, it's strange. Oh my god. That was actually the whole episode. I wasn't sure if it was... But that was actually the whole one. That went by really fast. That didn't feel like a whole episode. I guess I got as wrapped up into the toothbrushing as they did. It's probably going to be my shortest Monogatari discussion that I've ever done. I don't think there's a lot to say about that one. I think the reaction speaks for itself a lot there. I'm glad I already brushed my teeth this morning. I don't really feel like doing it now. I'll have to do it tonight, and we'll see how it goes. We'll report back with results. But for now, let's talk about that. Okay, episode 8. So yeah, like I said, I had heard that there was a toothbrush scene, and that was the extent of it. So the first place my mind went is basically the same place that Karen's went when she said, "Are you going to stick it up my butt?" I didn't necessarily think butt, but I thought, I'm thinking, okay, toothbrush, and it's going to be something weird, so somebody's getting a toothbrush shoved up them. But no, it was a lot less extreme than I expected, but a lot weirder. Which is odd, because the toothbrush was used for what a toothbrush is used for, but I just wouldn't have thought. When I heard people talking about some toothbrush scene, I didn't think somebody was just going to get their teeth brushed. And I never would have thought of toothbrushing as anything like this. So again, as I was saying, Niseoi scene. Where did this even... Does he have a toothbrushing fetish? Where did this come from? How did you do this? And Araragi as well. How did this form in your brain? So just the thought that Niseoi scene thought of this and was like, yep, not only did I think of that, that's going in there. Editors, we approve. Here it is. I really want to know what it would have been like to read it. Because, not only, like I was saying in the reaction, you have to use your imagination and just... reading it in a book would be a strange experience. One thing I find interesting about reading a book or a manga is that you have to force yourself to continue. Like, obviously, in a visual medium, like anime or whatever, you can pause it, you can stop it. But without doing that, it just continues playing. An episode is the length that it is, and uninterrupted the way it's meant to be. If it was airing on TV or something, or a movie airing in a theater, it's just going to play all the way through, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you just walk out. But with a book or a manga, you have to will yourself through. So you're reading this toothbrush scene, and you just be like, what the fuck? And you have to force yourself to keep going, to understand that this is happening, and make the choice. And I don't mean it in a bad way, like force yourself to get through it because it sucks and I gotta force myself. I'm just saying, the act of choosing to turn the page and keep going would be a fun experience during a scene like that. But, yeah, this episode was like entirely that. It went by really, really fast. I couldn't believe it. This is the start of Tsukihi Phoenix, and she just has that little bit about her in the beginning, a new OP that I really like. That was a lot of fun, and the bit at the end where she's going to kill them. I was thinking that it would be really funny for her to walk in on it, and I didn't think that would happen, but it did. I loved the cartoony animation with her, with like the Scooby-Doo run, the build-up to running, and her running out with person-shaped holes in the wall, and just the leg wind-ups. That was really funny, and just the animation and the art was super detailed and good throughout the whole thing, and just the whole presentation, the music, it was all great. This like really serious sense to Araragi building up the toothbrush thing. But yeah, not very much with Tsukihi just yet. We're just kind of talking about Karin right now and build up to her meeting Kanbaru, which should be really fun. I can't wait to see those two interact. That should be interesting. And whatever's going on with some kind of phoenix with Tsukihi, I have no idea. Maybe they'll completely subvert my expectations and she won't even be in her own arc very much. I don't know. But yeah, it was mostly just that. It was just kind of a totally goofy, ridiculous fan service episode. I guess it was like prepping for Kanbaru, because he was saying that, like, Kanbaru, she's into girls, he's acknowledging how cute his sister is, Kanbaru is so perverted, and she's into all this other shit, so he doesn't want his sister to be exposed to all that, so I guess this is, like, preparation to see if she can handle it. Like, this will be worse than anything Kanbaru does, so that whatever Kanbaru does isn't as bad in comparison, or whatever. And it's also interesting just because of how sexually they do treat something like brushing your teeth. I'm not going to look at toothbrushes the same way after this. Tonight when I go to brush my teeth, or when I see my girlfriend brush her teeth, I'm going to have a little thought like, huh. I pick it up and this is so much more than I ever thought it was. But it's interesting just because you had that scene in the bath with Shinobu where they're both fully nude the entire time and it wasn't really of a sexual nature. But then here they're fully clothed and he's just brushing her teeth and yet she just comes massively. And he gets into it. And it's like, is she possibly the cutest girl in the world? No, she can't compare to Hanekawa. There's no way. But I mean, it's interesting. And the fact that it's between brother and sister just makes it even funnier. I mean, it's going to happen. Whether you want to be attracted to somebody or not, if you're in a situation like that with them and you acknowledge what they look like, you can't help it but acknowledge that they are attractive. But that kind of thing really doesn't bother me at all. Incest type stuff in anime. Not that they really went there. They did have that line. I think that was kind of a precautionary line beforehand where she's like, are you going to take my virginity? It's like, I don't want to take my little sister's virginity. It's like, don't worry, we're not doing anything like that here. Don't worry. They had that in there. But either way, incest type stuff in anime doesn't bother me because it's usually presented humorously and in a lighthearted way, and it's a goofy, it's a joke, it's really silly. Like, there's no need to get up in arms about it and be grossed out or anything. You know, in fiction, in art, it's not real. There's nothing to get upset by, and especially in animation, it's even more abstracted from reality. It's like, I don't care. In fact, so many anime that do the incest thing, if not like almost all of them, they always try to shy away from it a little bit with the whole step sibling thing. They try to do it. Like, incest is a kind of a big thing in anime. There's shows like that all the time. And yet, they try to pussyfoot around the issue. Like, oh, no, it's totally okay, it's his stepsister. And it's like, that's fucking lame. Let's be honest. Like, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna make this show where the guy fucks his sister, and that's the audience you're trying to appeal to, that's the thing you're appealing to, you're making a show around that, you're trying to attract people who want to watch that, just go for it. You know? Just do it. You're already doing it. So just do it real. Like, for real. Do it right. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, you're not gonna get... Like, you're trying to get people to watch this show who want to see that kind of thing. Already. So it's not like you're gonna get normal-ass people to watch that show, and then they're gonna be like, oh, it's only step-siblings, so it's okay. You're attracting that kind of, like, deep otaku audience anyway. So just go for it and do the real thing. It's not real. It's fiction. So, I don't know what else to talk about, because this whole episode was that, so that's what we're talking about. Incest in anime, porn, whatever. It's an interesting topic. It expands beyond just that as well, in a broader sense of what people may be into. Because I think it's interesting. If you want to look at things like that, or things like lolly, that you might consider as gross, or you might not be into, or you might not approve of, or whatever. But I think it's interesting to learn why people are into the certain types of art that they are, because it's often not a very simple answer. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's healthy to just look at the kind of art that somebody likes and to just assume why they like it, and even worse, assume what kind of person they are because they like it. You know, I don't think you can look at somebody who likes lolly stuff, for instance, and just say, oh, you must like it because you like little kids. You like it, so therefore you're a pedophile. You like violent video games because you like watching murder happen. I don't think that's a good thing to do at all. So by that same thing, you know, I don't think it's like, oh, you like to watch incest in anime? It's because you just want to fuck your sister. I think it's so much more interesting to get into why people might like to see stuff like that. And there's so many different reasons that you could think of easily. Like, if you're thinking about the incest category, there's just the taboo nature of it, the forbiddenness. That's obviously like a big thing for a lot of people. There is the fact that it's somebody that you're really, really close to, a family member, somebody you've known your entire life, and that you're like as close as people can possibly be, whereas like in any other circumstance, that would be like the ideal person to have a relationship with. It's just the fact that you're related, that's the one thing that makes it not allowed to happen. And so ideas like that, or whatever other ideas you may find interesting or attractive, are then represented in art, in fiction, through the idea of a sister, or whoever it is in the porn, or in the show, or whatever. You know, it's not that, oh yeah, he's fucking his sister, and I really like the idea of fucking my sister. It's like, oh, I have these other abstract ideas that I am fascinated by or attracted to. This represents that in a fictionalized way, so I'm into it. Or you just want to fuck your sister, because that exists too. There are some people who just want to fuck their sister, or some people who are just pedophiles. But generally, when it comes to appreciating art, I feel like that's generally the minority, and there's usually a more complex reason for why people like the things that they do, and I don't think you can just dismiss people offhandedly like that. Or sometimes it's just about exploring ideas that you can't or don't want to in real life. Like, you're not gonna fuck your sister, and you probably don't want to deal with other people who are doing that and what kind of ramifications that might have in their real lives. So you see this thing in a show and it's like, that's not a thing that I really ever see in real life. It's something you can kind of just explore in fiction. And even if you're not inherently interested in it as a concept, like some incest show, you can appreciate, like, this is a different thing that I would not be able to explore in real life. Let's see what kind of things they can do with it in a show. You know? Just exploring the idea and seeing what kind of consequences it would have without having to actually have real consequences, because it's fictional. So yeah, that just happened. We just went on a little rant about why people like incest porn. Or whatever. What else was I going to talk about? I mean, that's the whole episode was. This was weird toothbrush and shit, so I don't know. I thought it was an interesting topic to bring up. It was also pretty dark when she was talking about how he insulted her so much that she wanted to kill herself. I don't know how serious that was. Like, was she just fucking around? Or was it that bad? If so, I feel like we need to explore that further, because that's really fucked up. Like, holy shit. She's like, yeah, when I was in middle school, you treated me so poorly that I just genuinely wanted to kill myself. Yeah, that's really fucked. So I don't know if we'll go into that more. I'm not taking it super seriously just yet. It might have been a little bit of a joke, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, that was interesting. It was just an interesting thing to do. The type of thing that I've never seen before, where Nisemonogatari just said, I'm going to do what I want, and nobody can stop me, and here it is. Have it. It's fascinating. It spurred this whole discussion, so yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what else to really say. This was, this was the episode. The one I'm sure people really wanted me to see, so it speaks for itself. Leave your thoughts down in the comments about all this, about whatever. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to see more, Patreon and all that, link down there. Thank you, and then I'll see you next time.